Dr. Healy was born and raised in Altoona and went to St. Francis Prep. He then went on to the University of Pittsburgh, where he starred, not just played, but starred in 4 sports, a magnificent athlete. Perhaps his best sport was baseball. While he was in college, at the age of 18, the Pirates called and asked him to come down to Pittsburgh for a little bit of a tryout. They had heard about his exploits at the University of Pittsburgh. While he worked out for the Pirates, he so impressed the great Honus Wagner that Wagner asked him to play on a touring team, including guys like Wagner, Ty Cobb, players like that. And because of that, Connie Mack, who owned, managed, and operated the old Philadelphia Athletics, asked Dr. Healy to play on that team, which he did, the Philadelphia A's, in 1915 and 1916. Now remember now, back in those days, today there are 750-some Major League Baseball players. Back then, there were 16 teams, there were about 300 players. So to play Major League Baseball, and there was no NFL, and there wasn't any NBA, or I don't think they've even invented ice yet, so there was no NHL, you had to be a pretty spectacular baseball player to play back then. He played 2 seasons at the age of 19 in the major leagues. His last hit in the season of 1916 came off Babe Ruth, who was still pitching back then for Boston before he was traded to New York. He also, after he was done playing baseball and was getting his dentistry practice started, played 1 year of semi-pro football in Cleveland. A magnificent athletic career, a magnificent life, and a magnificent family, some members of whom I've met here this evening. It is my distinct pleasure and honor to present posthumously to Dr. Tom Healy introduction into the Blair County Sports Hall of Fame, and here to accept the award is his son, John Healy. John?